Yesterday on the 13th of September, it was the Unite the Kingdom rally organised by Tommy Robinson. It was supposed to be a peaceful protest, but it ended up being the complete opposite. Let me explain. Obviously, everybody knows who Tommy Robinson is. He's a very well-known public figure, and he's organised multiple rallies all across the UK, but none of them have been anywhere near the size of the Unite the Kingdom rally. The police are estimating that up to 150,000 people were in London in attendance of this rally yesterday, making it the biggest nationalist rally in recent memory, if not ever. But why this rally and why now? Well, the Unite the Kingdom rally didn't just come out of nowhere. Realistically, people probably saw something like this happening months ago now, because in recent months, immigration is something that everybody in the UK has been talking about. Thousands have arrived across the channel in small boats, and hotels have been repurposed as temporary accommodation for those seeking asylum. And as you'll have seen all over the news, riots have broke out outside these hotels. I think the most famous one is probably the Bell Hotel in Epping, because Hadush Kabatu was found guilty of sexually assaulting a 14-year-old girl and a woman, and he was staying at the Bell Hotel. He was found to have touched a girl and said that he wanted to have a baby with her. He attempted to kiss the girl and place his hand on her thigh, as well as asking her to kiss another child in front of him, and that's what was said in court at Chelmsford Magistrates Court. And to make it even worse, when a woman intervened, he basically did the exact same thing to her, placed his hand on her thigh as well, obviously making her very uncomfortable, and that's when she called the police. That's what caused the protests outside the Bell Hotel, but there was other protests outside other hotels holding migrants as well. There's protests at migrant hotels in Exeter, Wakefield, Newcastle, Tamworth, Cannock, Nuneaton, Hawley in Surrey, and in Perth, where about 150 protesters gathered outside the Radisson Blu Hotel, and they were holding up signs with the slogan, "Get them out." All of these headlines about crime involving asylum seekers, whether they've been proven or not, they have gone viral all over the internet, and for many people in Britain, frustration over the government's handling of immigration has just reached a boiling point. Clearly, some people are very angry, and Tommy Robinson has capitalised on that anger. He presented the rally on the 13th as a chance for ordinary British people to stand together, to demand action, and to reclaim what he describes as their country's sovereignty. Now, on the day of the actual protest, by late morning on the 13th, tens of thousands of people filled the streets around Waterloo. Union Jacks and St George's crosses were waving through the air, and people were holding up placards saying "Protect our children" and "We want our country back." And then from Waterloo, they made their way over to Whitehall. Chants grew louder and louder, a lot of which were aimed at Keir Starmer. Keir Starmer's a wanker! Keir Starmer's a wanker! A lot of people were just going after Keir Starmer at this protest. I mean, Tommy Robinson literally posted this photo of the toilets. As you can see, there's pictures of Keir Starmer all over the toilet and even on the toilet roll. And obviously, because of how many people were there, police literally had to call in reinforcements from other forces. Obviously, this is partly to do with the protest, but also because of the fact that a lot of London-based teams in the Premier League were playing yesterday around the same time of the protest. But the Met Police have said that they'd borrowed 500 officers from other forces for the day, with police vans from Leicestershire, Nottinghamshire, and Devon and Cornwall there. Police formed cordons to keep order and to separate demonstrators from their opponents, because it's believed that in London there was around 5,000 counter-protesters. They were all protesting nearby. This protest was organised by Stand Up to Racism. And then at the rally's climax, Tommy Robinson took the stage. He accused the government of betrayal, claiming that undocumented migrants were treated better than actual British citizens. He called for a Britain where free speech would be restored and national heritage would be preserved. He had a ton of different people on stage, one of those including Ant Middleton, who introduced himself as the future mayor of London.
My name is Ant Middleton, your future mayor of London.
And realistically, who's going to tell him he can't run? I'm not, because he's a very scary man. But I think of all the people that were there, the most surprising voice that people heard at that rally was Elon Musk. He addressed the rally by video link, and he said,
"Whether you choose violence or not, violence is coming to you. You either fight back or you die."
As you can tell, this absolutely electrified the crowd.
And that's the truth.
And for just observers, I think it just completely stunned everybody. But Elon didn't stop there. He went further because he urged Britain to dissolve its parliament, and just like Tommy Robinson, he accused the leaders of betraying its people. Obviously, because of Elon Musk's involvement, it gave the rally global visibility, because as you'll know, everything with Elon Musk's name attached to it just generates headlines. But a lot of people have condemned his appearance. One of those people included Business Secretary Peter Kyle, because when asked about Elon Musk's comments, he said, "I thought they were slightly incomprehensible comments that were totally inappropriate." Other people have posted videos online criticizing Elon Musk and calling it insanely dangerous. Like this TikToker, for example, said this.
This is the richest man in the world with a media platform who is literally streaming himself into various countries. He's done this previously in Germany. This is insanely dangerous.
But as said at the start of the video, it was supposed to be a peaceful protest. In the days leading up to it, Tommy Robinson specifically said not to start any trouble. He wanted people to be on their best behaviour, but unfortunately, some people didn't listen. Groups attempted to break through police barriers, bottles and other objects were thrown, and people lit flares as well. Reports are saying that 26 police officers have been injured, 4 of those are seriously injured, and by nighttime, police had made at least 25 arrests. These people were arrested for violent disorder and public order offences. But the aftermath of this rally was immediate. The Met Police themselves have condemned the violence as unacceptable and promised further arrests. And to be fair, the country itself just seems to be divided on the matter. Some argued that the rally showed the scale of everybody's frustration with unchecked immigration, but others are scared that it's a glimpse of a darker and more divided future for the country. But let me know in the comments what side you're on. What do you think about this rally? Like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.